There's a Nortrac trencher I picked up. It's a newer model. It's 1 year old. It's got less than 2 hours of runtime on it. It was treated badly. I have the pump off. Let me explain what's wrong with it. Picked it really cheap. Guy bought it a year ago. Dug one hole with it. His intention was to pull the stick off. All this was off, and he mounted a hydraulic auger here. He was going to use this equipment just to like put up fence, dig post holes. So he bought the auger, bought the machine, dug one hole with it, removed the stick, attached the auger. Then he sent the machine to a local Napa to figure out what kind of fittings he needed for the lines to make some quick connects. That way if you want to go back to bucket, it was a matter of just undoing the quick connects, pull off the auger, put the stick back on, and it's back to little backhoe. But I guess what the local Napa didn't know, and neither did he, these are hydraulic cylinders. Inside the control valve is what's called a cylinder spool. So if you try to run a motor on a cylinder spool, as soon as you engage the hydraulics, it's a hard start. It's like there's pretty much no variable with a cylinder spool running a motor. So as soon as you crack that valve open, it jerks hard and goes to full speed. And when you stop, it does the same thing. It's a hard stop, a sudden jerk. And that's when we get to the damage to the pump. The pump that's on it, Northern Tool wants, I don't know, I want to say $200 for it. That sudden stop and jerk broke the motor shaft. The shaft is only 1/2 inch. It's designed as a weak point, so you don't blow the casing out of the pump. But either way, the pump's no good. This is non-rebuildable. It can be rebuilt, but just about every aluminum housing hydraulic pump is a throwaway. You want a rebuildable, you buy the cast iron. Anyway, I've got a new pump on order. It will be here Wednesday. I had some pins missing, and the other half of the knuckle that connects to the bucket is missing. I'm gonna have to fabricate it. I've contacted Northern Tool, but I haven't got an answer yet if they sell that separately. I had to make some pins. I lucked out and found this pin that fit, and made a pin for the knuckle and a temporary pin for the stick. It's just a piece of 1 inch hardened shaft. I'm about to cut it, make a keeper, and that's a matter of just hooking all the hydraulics back up. See what works, what doesn't work. It just sat outside in the sun for a year. I got it at a very cheap price. It does need a carburetor cleaning, and I do have the outriggers for it. And they added a little crazy wheel, I guess to make it easier to drag around his yard instead of cutting grass around it. Yeah, once I get going, I'll make an update vid. I can definitely put a machine like this to use on my property. Thanks for watching.